Today, we're going to talk about how protein helps your muscles recover after exercise. I think most people know that protein is important for muscle growth, but not everyone understands how it aids the recovery process. The first thing that protein does is it provides the raw materials, or more specifically, it provides the amino acids that are necessary for the repair of damaged muscle fibers. During exercise, especially resistance training, we cause microscopic tears in our muscle fibers. This is actually a good thing because it stimulates muscle growth. However, we need to repair this damage in order to recover properly. And this is where protein comes in. After a workout, if you eat protein, your body will absorb those amino acids and use them to patch up the damaged fibers. Without enough protein, the recovery process will be slowed down and you'll just feel like crap. You might even experience some muscle soreness. Another way that protein aids recovery is by assisting with the resynthesis of muscle glycogen. Glycogen is a stored form of carbohydrates in the body, and it's used by your muscles as fuel during exercise. When you lift weights, your body breaks down glycogen in order to give your muscles the energy they need to contract. As you probably know, when your body breaks down glycogen, it releases glucose into your bloodstream, which raises your blood sugar levels. So if you have low blood sugar after a workout, you might experience fatigue, weakness, and other symptoms of being hungry. After a workout, your body will also synthesize glycogen from the glucose in your bloodstream. But if there's not enough glucose available, your muscles won't be able to fully replenish their glycogen stores. This is where eating carbs can come into play, along with eating protein. The protein that you eat can get broken down into amino acids, and some of those amino acids can be used to make glucose through a process known as gluconeogenesis. So, by eating protein after your workout, you can help stimulate this process, which increases the amount of glucose available for your muscles to synthesize glycogen. Protein also helps recovery by reducing muscle protein breakdown. When you work out, especially when you lift weights, your body releases hormones that stimulate muscle protein breakdown. This is actually a natural part of the muscle-building process because once the damaged muscle fibers are repaired, you end up with slightly more muscle mass than before. In order to speed up the recovery process, you want to reduce muscle protein breakdown as much as possible. Eating protein shortly after your workout can help you do this. Another benefit of eating protein is that it reduces muscle soreness. Some research shows that eating protein after exercise can reduce muscle soreness. This may be due to the anti-inflammatory effects of protein, which can help reduce inflammation and pain. Finally, eating protein after a workout may also help improve strength and performance in subsequent workouts. This is likely due to the fact that protein helps with recovery in general. If you recover better between workouts, you should be able to perform better. Now I want to address the question of what is the optimal timing for consuming protein after exercise. The current evidence suggests that it doesn't really matter all that much. As long as you get enough protein over the course of the whole day, your body will be able to repair itself regardless of when you consume that protein. There was a study published in 2018 that found no significant difference in muscle growth or strength between the participants who consumed protein immediately after exercise versus those who waited 4 hours. However, if you don't get enough protein throughout the day, it will become increasingly difficult to meet your daily requirements with each passing hour. For example, if you skip breakfast and then you don't get around to eating lunch until 3 p.m., you might find it challenging to consume enough protein by dinner alone. If you're someone who struggles with getting enough protein throughout the day, having a protein shake or snack like Greek yogurt or beef jerky mid-afternoon could be beneficial. You might also wonder how much protein do I need after a workout. It depends on a number of factors such as your size, age, activity level, and goals. But a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 20 grams of protein per meal, which should be spread out over several meals throughout the day. And remember that protein isn't the only thing that you need to recover properly. Carbohydrates and fats are also essential. Carbs provide the body with energy and fats aid in the absorption of certain vitamins and minerals that are important for recovery. A good post-workout meal consists of all three macronutrients. Here are some examples of high-protein foods that you can eat after your workout. First, we have meat. Meat is an excellent source of protein and also contains essential nutrients such as iron and zinc. Some great options include chicken breast, steak, and pork tenderloin. Then we have dairy products. These can include Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk. Not only are these high in protein, but also calcium and vitamin D, which is important for muscle recovery. Legumes are another excellent option. They're high in protein and fiber, and they contain all 9 essential amino acids. Some examples include beans, lentils, and chickpeas. Nuts and seeds are also high in protein and healthy fats. Almonds, walnuts, and chia seeds are some great options. Finally, we have supplements like protein powder. This can be a convenient way to increase your protein intake, especially if you struggle to get enough from food alone. However, keep in mind that supplements are just that. They supplement a healthy diet. They shouldn't replace whole food sources of protein. To summarize, protein plays an essential role in aiding the recovery process after exercise. It provides the necessary amino acids for repairing muscle fibers, synthesizing muscle glycogen, and reducing muscle protein breakdown. By eating enough protein after a workout, you can help speed up the recovery process and reduce muscle soreness. Just make sure that you don't neglect carbs and fats either, as they're also important for recovery. Now that you understand how protein helps your muscles recover after working out, it's time to start taking advantage of it. I highly recommend that you try out a new muscle-building program. We have a team of experienced coaches who can design a workout plan specifically for you. All you have to do is tell us your goals and any limitations that you have. Then you'll be paired with one of our expert coaches who will provide you with a customized workout plan, as well as a recipe book and a full video exercise library. Our clients are consistently and predictably able to gain muscle and strength with our programs because we take a balanced approach that focuses on both progressive overload and proper recovery. We give you a full 6 weeks to complete each phase of the program, which gives your body plenty of time to adapt and grow stronger. And, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great evidence-based nutrition information. I'll see you guys soon.